So we are on our way to Monteria from Bogota. I'm at the airport. Last night went out to have some fun with some of the buddies at the hostel. Figured, you know what the heck, I don't need to spend a night in the hostel. I'll just go straight to the airport at 3 o'clock after we end our evening. So did that and got a few Z's in the airport. They usually charge on Viva Colombia for boarding pass, but nothing a smile can't solve, so got a free boarding pass printed out from it. But I've heard everything else with this airline is just terrible shit. So far, things have been decent. So we just got Mancera. Almost reminds me of in the movies when you come into a place and it's like they're dropping drugs off in the jungle. So I got a bus in the Cocli, but no seats, so I'm on a stool, which is pretty funny. The bus is completely packed, so basically that's where we're all going to be sitting, is in the middle aisle. He said I could get a seat as soon as someone gets off the bus, but I have no idea. Either way, I kind of wanted to experience this. This should be fun. Really nice guy named Sergio sitting down next to me. He works for an NGO and he wants to come to the US and do the same thing, so he's invited me to stay at his house. Unfortunately, I may not be able to make it because it's another hour south of where I need to be. So this morning has been quite a rush. The hotel I was staying at, $9 a night. Awesome, super nice in this area, in the Cocli. And right now we're heading out to the port. So we just left the harbor, now we're heading across the bay here. This should be about 2.5 hours, maybe less, depending on water conditions. Pretty quiet, calm, so ideal. So we just got to Capurgana, and now we're going to find a hostel. Charlie and I. Beautiful island. So I made it to Capurgana, and it's the second last little town until you get to the border near the Darien Gap. They like to just take a boat and then island hop without a tour, but it may not even be possible unless I have a boat myself. So check out the view of the hostel though. This is actually not a hostel, it's just like a homestay. And over there actually is where the Darien Gap is. So go deep in the rainforest and you can actually find the border yourself, but probably some drug lords and FARC revolutionary military in there as well. So here's the bathroom. Not too shabby. But here's the shower. Kind of neat. So that pipe with the red switch, that louver allows water to come out. And then over here, and this is how most of the water kind of, I guess, systems are. They'll have a big water drum and they'll pump water from, I don't think this is a well. It may be fed from a well. There's a motor there, it pumps it all the way up. And then you open that valve to let water in the shower. Seems to be that way pretty much everywhere. So, in a lot of South America, it's pretty neat. Works well, water's great, and not a bad system. And right behind us is the Darien Gap. It's kind of hard to see because of the tree here, but you can make it out, that faint silhouette at the top. So it's nighttime on the island, and the electricity just went out, which I guess happens all the time. And it's not an island, I don't know why I said that. On the coast of northern, or far west north Colombia. So I just made some dinner, and we got this beautiful ocean crashing out there, which is pretty cool. Time to enjoy. Bon appetit. Welcome to my room in Capurgana. So we're staying in this hotel, so to speak, hostel. Check it out. You can hear that outside. Got the beautiful ocean crashing right over there. No, it's kind of hard to see because it's dark out. But it's kind of cool. Fan, some light, and beautiful windows out to the outside. Got some friends here joining me for the evening. I'm not sure what they're gonna find, but hopefully it's delicious. I guess the mosquitoes get kind of bad at night, so it's advised to wear bug spray. I think I'm gonna spray the sheets a bit with some stuff Andrew gave me, so thanks, man. Otherwise, tomorrow I'll wake up and try to figure out how to get off this rock. So it looks like a last minute boat just popped up and I can possibly jump on it, and it's just me. And it's gonna be 3 days up the coast of San Blas to Panama, and then I'll jump off on some small little island or small little town, and then I'll take that off to Panama City. I gotta get my passport stamped and then some papers, copy it, because the entrance on the other side is like a military zone because of all the problems they're having in the Darien Gap with drugs and whatnot. So gotta get some paperwork done and then go pack my stuff up. So right now we're trying to get some Wi-Fi, hopefully it works. So apparently the shuttle to take me to Zepsuru and to the border to get my passport stamped, there's no boats today, so gotta be in paradise for an extra day. Capurgana, and it's nostalgic. It feels so cool to be in this small little village town on the coast. It's such a remote area. So I just brought some water, some cookies, and I know I'm just gonna pray that tomorrow everything goes well. But if not, you know, it's all right. I'll just head back to mainland Colombia and jump on a bus or a plane and make my way to Central America some other way. So right now I'm heading to the harbor to try to find a boat taxi. But here's the port. Got a healthy delivery of beer. Looks like beer and drums of trash. I'm not sure exactly what else this place needs to sustain itself. Just alcohol and waste, I guess. So right now we're just hanging out. Before we got 3 people to go to Puerto Vallarta, but it just started pouring, so everything's kind of stopped. We're just gonna wait for the rain to stop. But it's So we just got our passport stamped in the craziest border crossing I've ever done in my life. The police do a complete search of everything, take everything out. They feel through all your clothes, make sure there's no drugs or anything, no weapons, and then you go through immigration and walk through this fenced area where there's a bunch of Cuban refugees hanging out. No, bizarre. So I just arrived in Sapsura, took the boat taxi back, completely soaked in the boat. Waves are pretty big today, so I hope we can still sail. And then basically right now I got another boat taxi here, told him I only had 10,000, so he got me here versus spending 3 times that. And now we gotta find the boat and hopefully we can set sail. I have no idea which boat it is, so you know, obviously I'd like to pick one, but I don't really care at this point. They're gonna come grab me and we're gonna take off. So I found the boat and the captains. We're gonna get on the sailboat here and make our way soon. Super excited. Colombia over there. We just left the Sapsuro harbor. Now we're on this bad boy. Trophy girl. She's lasted some storms, some kind of raid / pirate business. And now we're heading up to the San Blas Islands.
There was a storm that passed the place.
Oh my gosh. So what do? Do you just pray?
We reduce the sail at the maximum, very little sail. Then we try to, we were going at very little, very low speed. But the waves were breaking, the seas were wide. It was amazing.
Wow. So we're just about to lose sight of land. Clouds are coming in, but there it is. There's the coast, Colombia and Panama. So we'll probably have quite a ways to go out to the sea, but we'll be going north. make our way. So we just changed our course. Now we're heading northwest, cutting back towards Panama now, and headed towards San Blas. This is going to be one of the cooler experiences ever, but it turned out to be probably one of the worst things I've ever done in my life. It's just never ending. There's the boat. I feel like last night I feel like we're in a storm. I don't know for sure, but I'm exhausted. You can't sleep at all. Thing rocks a ton non-stop, constantly rocking and moving in every direction. It's impossible to go to the bathroom. Food's terrible. Never ending. I'll tell you more when I get internet, but I gotta cannot wait to be home.